Chelsea have been offered an opportunity to contract midfielder Fulham Joao Palhinha in the window this summer. Chelsea have done several decent businesses in this transfer window, but have not recruited all the players expected by fans to arrive this summer. There is still plenty of time for Mauricio Pochettino to add a few more players, especially because the new defender, midfielder, and striker are still the agenda of the Argentine boss. But it seems they have made a decision to contract Palhinha, who was impressive, who underwent a very good season with Fulham last year and has attracted the attention of many big clubs. TalkSport understood the Blues given with Palhinha as a possible alternative for the top target of Moises Caicedo, which they fought for to approve the agreement only because of the very large demand price. Palhinha underwent a very good season with Fulham and would be a very good squad member in Chelsea. It's fun to have an interesting young team, but an experienced experience will help the club to succeed. Ben Foster revealed what it was like to play against Chelsea with Pochettino's new appearance. Goalkeeper Wrexham Ben Foster was fascinated by the influence given by Mauricio Pochettino on his new appearance on the Chelsea team. Goalkeeper veteran, who came out of his retirement to help the promotion of the Welsh club's fairy tale back to the Football League last season, appeared in a friendly match last night at North Carolina. Pochettino still hopes to make more recruits and trim the players' squad, which he considers surplus, but according to Foster, the initial signs are very encouraging. Foster said, "When they get the ball in the final third, wow, runners on the wings, players enter the outside, and there are always those who take the ball when running. Whether they have run or they took it and ran with him so that it made you immediately retreat, and it was good to see. There are so many speeds, they are very sharp." Young Chelsea are ready to refuse West Ham's steps. According to Daily Express, Armando Broja wants to stay at Chelsea despite reported interest from West Ham. Boss Hammers, David Moyes has long been associated with the move of the 21-year-old forward, who has attracted the interest of several clubs. Speculation about the future of Broja has increased since he was expelled from the Chelsea squad for their pre-season's journey to the US, but Express said he wanted to stay at Stamford Bridge and struggled to get a place on the new BOS team. Mauricio Pochettino, speaking at the post-match press conference after Chelsea defeated Wrexham 5-0 in a friendly match at North Carolina, Pochettino said, "There are players we need to value and see what happens to them. There are many decisions that we need to take, but it's good to have the opportunity to see everyone. I think it's important for them and us to have a real assessment. All have quality, they need time to show that they can compete to get a place at this club. I am happy with all of them. It's always difficult in the first game. We will see what happens, and when we return to England, we will decide the future of these young players." Spurs targeted players from Chelsea as a substitute for Højbjerg. According to the Daily Mail, Tottenham Hotspur is targeting Chelsea players, Conor Gallagher as a candidate for Højbjerg. Gallagher has the potential to wear lily-white jersey. Securing it might cause challenges. Following the departure of Mason Mount, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Mateo Kovacic, N'Golo Kante and Jorginho recently, the Chelsea midfield option is running low. The Blues may be reluctant to release Gallagher unless they secure their main midfield targets, Moises Caicedo from Brighton, with Chelsea who have raised eyebrows to strengthen their rivals directly after selling Mount to Manchester United and Kovacic to Manchester City this summer. Gallagher's potential steps can cause further debate. Young Chelsea emphasized that he wanted to survive amid rumors of the offer from the Premier League team. Chelsea wingback Ian Maatsen really wants to stay at the club and struggle to appear in the first team even though rumors associated with the move from Stamford Bridge. According to the Daily Mail, Nottingham Forest is considering the £15 million offer for Maatsen. West Ham United also considered to submit an offer for him while Burnley continued to track the situation. In fact, the Clarets have an offer of £15 million rejected by the Blues for Maatsen earlier this summer, according to Langsliv. The Athletic claims that the 21-year-old player is valued at £20 million by the Western London giant. The Dutch U21 international still wants to stay at Chelsea despite competition in front of him. Mauricio Pochettino has Ben Chilwell, Marc Cucurella and Lewis Hall as their choice in that position. Maatsen recently told reporters, "I try to do my best. That's all I can do. Of course I want to survive. If I prove it every day in training and work hard in the match, they will decide. Hopefully I can stay here. What made Moises Caicedo so special? Last season's statistics offer certain instructions. Caicedo ranks second in the Premier League for tackles, 100, with a success rate of 39.1%, and the second for interceptions, 56. Both metrics are important to judge a central midfielder, especially praised because of his survival ability. He ranked 8th in the ball recovery and repeatedly winning it back through his extraordinary position and fast thought. In addition, he helped transition with fast positive passing, which allows his teammates who are more attacking to make the opponent lose. Balanced through counterattacks, then there is a level where he continues to do the right thing, match after match. Practical without failure. Although the development of Caicedo has not been completed, the consistency, work ethic, and tactic are far above what is expected from the top footballers in the early 20s. He always gives his best efforts in every training session and is willing to listen and receive guidance from his coaches. He is an ideal child to work together in that. He is the type of talent whispering rather than shouting. It should be emphasized that Caicedo has proven to be very reliable in possession, operand completion 88.8% last season, with a success rate of 83% in the long run, with an impressive level of work, tactical discipline, physical strength, and athletic. Caicedo is very efficient in what he does well. He perfectly combines classic expertise number 6 and number 8 without a decrease in quality. Nkunku revealed the position of his choice at Chelsea. New Chelsea Christopher Nkunku has expressed his intention to play as a club attacker next season. Nkunku announced this after he made his debut for Chelsea against Wrexham during their pre-season tour in the US. The former RB Leipzig player was impressed with Chelsea when he scored a goal when he won 5-0 at North Carolina. The French international is able to play in a different position and start his career as a midfielder in Paris Saint-Germain. He revealed he wants the role of the attacker at Chelsea. This is after Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino played it in midfield against Wrexham. "This is my position," Nkunku answered when asked about the role of his choice. "I like to play this position to be free to move into space. This is my position and I am very happy." Andre Santos received a work permit ahead of the new Chelsea season. Chelsea midfielder Andre Santos has met the requirements for work permits that allow him to play in the Premier League. The 19-year-old player joined from Vasco da Gama with a fee of around £18 million in January but almost lost a work permit and returned to the Brazilian club with a 6-month loan agreement. Since making its international debut for Brazil, Santos has officially qualified to get a work permit and be free to represent Chelsea in the Premier League next season. Blues fans saw Santos's flash of action during the 5-0 victory over Wrexham in the preseason, with the teenager performed impressively in Mauricio Pochettino's first unofficial match for the club. Pochettino wants to look closer to a number of young midfielders before making a final decision about the arrangement of his senior squad for next season, with Santos's permission now giving a 19-year-old player more choices for the future. Pre-season Chelsea vs Brighton starting lineup prediction. Formation 4-2-3-1. Goalkeepers: Slonina. Right back: Malo Gusto. Left back: Ian Maatsen. Center back: Chalobah. Center back: Levi Colwill. Defensive midfielder: Caicedo. Defensive midfielder: Enzo Fernandez. Right winger: Noni Madueke. Left winger: Raheem Sterling. Attacking midfielder: Chukwuemeka. Striker:
Nicholas Jackson. Okay guys,
those are the predictions for the starting lineup for Chelsea versus Brighton for the pre-season.
What do you think? Don't forget to write your opinion in the comments column.